Welcome to the internship program. I am Shubham Gupta from NextGen AI Frameworks Private Limited. I have more than 14 years of work experience in the fields of artificial intelligence, software development, and robotics. Here I have mentioned Introduction to AutoML and Hyperparameter Tuning. So for what is AutoML, I created one project for this, and you can learn the basics from this article. So let's see what this article contains. It is a technology that simplifies the process of building machine learning models by automating various steps from data pre-processing to model selection and tuning. So you know this, you have to select some algorithm before training the model, and that is manual process. So traditional machine learning requires expertise in multiple stages. So for example, when you download the data from the internet, you have to do data cleaning, you have to do feature engineering, selecting the algorithms, hyperparameter tuning. What were hyperparameters? They were the settings for the model, and evaluation part. You have to do all those things, selecting the things which are best for the training the model, everything manually. So AutoML frameworks streamline this workflow, making it accessible to those with limited ML experience and freezing up time for experts. Okay, so this will help you in automatically training the machine learning models. So what are the key benefits of AutoML? Accessibility. OpenML opens up machine learning to a broader audience, including developers and domain experts who may not have extensive ML backgrounds. So if someone is coming who is not having background in machine learning, they can use AutoML to train the machine learning models. Then comes the part of efficiency. Automating repetitive tasks like feature engineering and hyperparameter tuning can save significant time, speeding up development cycles. So what happens is you will give some settings while training the model, and if they do not work or they need optimization, you will change those things and then retrain the model. This process you will do again and again. So automating this process using AutoML will help you save time, and it will automatically find the best hyperparameters for model training. Performance. Many AutoML tools optimize model to perform better than traditional approaches by thoroughly exploring combinations of algorithms and hyperparameters. So as I told you, it will try different combinations of algorithm and hyperparameters and check which one is working best. And scalability. AutoML enables organization to scale their ML effort by making it easier to deploy multiple models across various business areas. So also it helps in scalability. Now comes the part of AutoML, core components of AutoML. AutoML tools focus on automating several critical steps in the machine learning pipeline. Here's a look at the major stages. So data preprocessing involves handling missing values, encoding categorical data, normalizing numerical figures, sometimes automating feature selection. And what were feature selection? Selecting the columns which are important for the machine learning algorithm to be trained. So if you remember, I did the feature selection part also in the previous sessions, and what it was doing is finding the best columns it can use for training the model. Feature engineering. Identifying relevant features is crucial to model performance. AutoML tools often perform feature extraction and transformation to create better inputs for the model. So these remember these words: create better inputs for the models, and this is important. Better the input, better will be the training process and output. Model selection: choosing the right model type is challenging given the wide range of algorithms. AutoML evaluates multiple models like decision tree, support vector machine, neural network, etc. So if you remember, I gave you these in the previous session, the decision tree, what they are, support vector machine, neural networks. I have used these algorithms to train the machine learning model. So these are the multiple model type to find the best fit for the data. So what AutoML is doing, trying the multiple models and see which one is best for this particular use case. Then we have hyperparameter tuning. Hyperparameter significantly impact model performance. AutoML framework often use techniques like grid search, random search, Bayesian optimization to automatically fine-tune these parameters. So I have used grid search CV. If you remember in the previous sessions, I have used grid search CV. I will recommend you to watch the previous sessions. There I have used grid search CV to do the hyperparameter tuning automatically. Then the evaluation and ensemble learning. After training multiple models, AutoML evaluates them based on selected metrics, accuracy, F1 score, etc. Some frameworks create ensemble models that combine the strength of multiple models to improve robustness. Now comes the part of popular AutoML tools. So how can we create or how can we create our model or train our model using AutoML? So there are popular tools available. One is Google Cloud AutoML, a cloud-based solution offering pre-trained model for image, text and video, as well as tools for building custom models with minimal coding. So Google Cloud AutoML. So if I search for Google Cloud AutoML solutions, okay, H2O AutoML, an open source AutoML framework that supports various ML tasks including classification, regression, time series forecasting. It's efficient, scalable and popular in enterprise application, and this one I have used to create this project. H2O, this is the one I have used. Then the Teapot, a genetic algorithm based AutoML tool in Python. Teapot focuses on optimizing ML pipelines and generates Python code that can be exported and customized. Here is the Teapot I have used. AutoSKLearn, an extension of scikit-learn. AutoSKLearn is designed to automate the model selection and hyperparameter tuning process. It's particularly suited for structured data. Okay, so the thing is, AutoSKLearn, I tried it, works on only Linux and not on Windows, so it was not working on my computer. I can even show you the output if it is available. Yes, so I tried with AutoSKLearn, installing AutoSKLearn, and this is what I got the error. This is the error, and detected unsupported operating system Win32. So it is not supported on Windows, and it is available on Linux only. So AutoSKLearn, if you run or create project, it will run on Linux only. PyCaret, a low code ML library that simplifies the end-to-end process for model building. PyCaret is compatible with multiple ML algorithms and is highly flexible. Okay, so let us look at the limitations of AutoML. While AutoML tools are powerful, they are not without limitations. Lack of interpretability. Some AutoML models, particularly ensembles, may be harder to interpret compared to simple models. So some AutoML models may be harder to interpret compared to simpler models. Data quality: AutoML doesn't eliminate the need for clean, well prepared data. Garbage in still means garbage out, so data quality is not that good with AutoML. Computationally intensive, often requires significant computing power, especially when tuning hyperparameters or trying multiple models. So in the start of the session, if you remember, my computer was running very slow. The reason was that because I was training the using the AutoML, and it requires lot of compute power. Less flexibility. While AutoML tool provide good baseline models, they may not always produce the best possible model for a highly specialized or niche task. So if you want to do object detection, so this is not necessary. You will get a perfect model using the AutoML. Less flexibility. So final thoughts are that the AutoML is transforming the machine learning landscape by making it easier to develop, test and deploy models. Whether you are beginner exploring ML for the first time or experienced data scientist looking to save time, AutoML can be invaluable tool in your workflow. However, understanding the fundamentals of machine learning is still important. So you need to know the fundamentals, but if you want to save time, you can use AutoML. So this is the code for this AutoML part, and so the first thing you need to do is create the virtual environment, activate the virtual environment, upgrade the pip, install these libraries. So first library is pandas, then joblib. If you remember, this library is being used to save the model on the hard disk. Scikit-learn, all the algorithms, machine learning algorithms are available in this scikit-learn. Teapot and H2O are for AutoML part. So from sklearn model selection, we are taking the train test split. So if you remember, whenever we train the machine learning model, we split the data into two parts. One is for training and one is for testing. So this will automate the process of splitting the data in two parts. And metrics accuracy score, as you know, you have to check the accuracy score of the model trained so that you will know how good your model is. And the AutoML part we are getting from Teapot and H2O. So let us discuss about the data.csv. This is the data I created. It contains age, income, gender, browsing time and purchase of the customer. So I was telling you about this data.csv. So what this contains is these columns: age, income, gender, browsing time, purchase, and these are comma separated values. This is the format .csv. So .csv format, what this is comma separated values, and this even you can open this format with Excel. MS Excel, look at this, you can even open this data in MS Excel. So this is comma separated data available here. I created this data, and the target column is purchase. So target column means, if you remember, the target means the output. Okay, so this is what we are targeting for the output. So environment setup, the initial command, of course, to set up the virtual environment. Install the necessary libraries. Loading the data, as I told you, you will require data.csv. column model, which this is the column the model will predict purchase. We have specified this here. So this is the output we want, and it uses one hot encoding here. So I will show you this one hot encoding part. This, so what this is: convert categorical variables into numeric form, making them compatible with ML algorithm. So machine learning algorithm cannot understand the normal English language. You have to convert into a specific format, numerical format, and this is one of the format, and this is how you do it. Convert it to one hot encoding. This is the code. Separate features and target. Define X features by dropping the target column from the dataset and Y target as the column specified with the target column. So let's see. Separate features and target. So feature of data, you understand the patterns, and target is the final output. That's the thing. So separate those things. Split into, so 80% will be used for training and 20% for testing. 20% for testing, 0.02 means 20% for testing, and it will be stored in like this. Teapot classifier, where it is, let's see, this one. Initialize with specific parameters including generation and population size to define the evolutionary algorithm settings. So these are the settings. Fit trains the teapot model while predict generate predictions. So if you remember, this is the fit, and we are passing the training data here. We are training it, and the prediction part is generating the outputs. And what this accuracy score is, as you can see, easy accuracy score, and I told you how to read the accuracy score many times. Okay, so now we have the model's accuracy on the test set is calculated and printed. So first it will print the accuracy here, and then we have H2O. So we did the teapot part, the H2O AutoML model training part. Initialize H2O instance. So how you initialize the H2O? Like this. Converts the training and testing data to H2O specific data frames. So H2O cannot understand the frames or data directly. You have to use pandas.concatenate and pass the training data and test data like this, and it will be converted to H2O format that H2O can understand. H2O cannot directly read the data and understand the data. You have to convert. So what is PD? It is pandas. So you have to from that format you have to convert to H2O frame. H2O AutoML instance maximum runtime 3600 seconds. This is what it is. It should run for maximum 3600 seconds. Trains it with the train method and evaluate with predict. So train method will be used to train the model, evaluate and predict the will for the generating the output or evaluating the model, and this will give the accuracy score, and the best model will be saved as Mojo file. I was trying to do it, but as you know, start of the session my computer was completely used up, and at 90 I was at 95%. So it will take 10 or 20 minutes to train the complete model. You can try it. This code is actually, I tried it many times and it is running, and the model training part. So we have the teapot pipeline here. See, it created this file, and the part of creating the model, it will save the model in a file, and shutdown h2o is h2o dot shutdown function gracefully stops the h2o instance. So you initialize the h2o instance, started it, and this is how you stop the instance, h2o dot shutdown. There is not much in this code because everything is automated. You just have to pass the data here. So here I have shown you through the teapot, and here I have shown you through the h2o. Okay, so these two are available for AutoML. This marks the completion of this project. I will see you in next video. Have a nice day.